I got a question for ISUPK. You say we can't sleep with transgenders and deal with them and engage in sex with transgenders. But if you read John 3:16, it say he so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son to die for our sins. So we can sleep with transgenders and we don't have to keep the Sabbath anymore. The law is done away with. Read John 3:16. ISUPK, IUIC, GMS. Read John 3:16. The law is done away with. We can sleep with transgenders. We can engage in we can bang drag queens in the booty hole. Because no matter what we do, the law is done away with, and we don't have to keep the Sabbath. Read John 3:16. Thank you. And if anybody from the ISUPK want to debate me, I welcome the challenge. Anybody from the ISUPK, John 3:16, you can't beat.
The real problem is niggerism. That's the real problem. And that's the problem in all ghettos.
I couldn't resist to do another video on it. Couldn't resist. I saw this video. You know, sometimes you don't even get pissed off. Sometimes you just become sad and you just like, I got so much other shit that's going on in my personal life that I don't even got time to be mad. You know, it's truly sad and disturbing. You know, you would have caught me on a day where I wasn't going through what I'm going through right now. I'd be a lot more heated, but man, I'm just through at this moment. I'm spent. I can't keep letting my blood pressure rise over stupid, dumb stuff like this. It's disgusting. Now, if this agenda makes it into this LGBT agenda makes it into the Hebrew Israelite movement, you can blame this right here, because that's the first time I've seen it, shall I say. The first time I've watched and witnessed it. You know, there is, you know, this belief that the law done away with, John 3:16, don't got nothing to do with whatever he's talking about. I hope he don't have a lot of followers. I didn't check to see how many followers and subscribers he has. But this is nonsense. This is Matthew chapter 5 and verse, should be about verse 17. Yup, 17 indeed. Matter of fact, let me start up. Matthew 5 and 15. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light shine. Slakia. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father, which is in heaven. You're supposed to carry yourself and conduct yourself a certain way. The same way how the nation's saying, what nations like this that got laws? These other nations, which Israel, they're not all Israel, which are of Israel, so they really heathens. They're another nation. They supposed to look and say, man, these guys is really holding things down. You know, they setting an example that we should live by. That's how you supposed to conduct yourself. Being a Mo, nobody is saying that. This is real quick. Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 5. Behold, I have set you statutes and judgments, even as Yahweh my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations. And like I said, the Israelites, they're basically Gentiles until they come and get converted. They're that wild olive branch, which shall hear all these statutes. Let me make sure I specify that this is right here in Deuteronomy. This is actually talking about other nations, like actual straight up sons of Ishmael, Moab, Ammon, Edom, and all the other nations on the table of nations. So just so there is no confusion. and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. You supposed to let your light shine. It's like, wow. And maybe we need to stop eating dead dogs. Maybe we should, not practice Moism. You set an example. This is verse going back over here in Matthew 5 and verse 17 from the top says, think not that I'm come. Oh, matter of fact, I don't think I got to 17 yet. 16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am come not to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. You teaching people to devil and Moism, that's completely off. And to be honest, I do not, if you stumble over a stumbling block like that, I have seriously reservations if you are one of the elect. I don't. There's all types of stumbling blocks. Man, it's more stumbling blocks in Israel than when I came up. It's just so many stumbling blocks. You damn near have to dedicate a portion of your videos to addressing stumbling blocks. Shit is freaking ridiculous. All types of weird doctrines coming out. I remember when I came up, it was the GOCC. They mermaids and Japheth is the Naphtali doctrine, ISUPK. That microchip is embargo. And I think that's pretty much what I remember. And then you would see a group that goes outside once every 5 years. Israel was kind of hard to look, but now everybody and they mama got a doctrine. Yeah, they open this and they man. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verses like 1 through 5. Man, there's some people, and I was just saying the brothers in the group chat, man. I'm like, ready to Revelations chapter what I think 22 and 11, I believe. Make sure I don't, cause a stumbling block in front of anybody, myself, by misquoting precept. I know it's in Revelation 22, however, if it's not specifically 11. Yep, 22 and 11. I said I'm ready to damn near, the Saints, they get worn out. We get worn out, man. Yeah, how we're willing to know that number. We get worn the hell out. We got to go through your daily problems, health problems, financial problems, baby mama problems, parents problems, grandparents problems, on top of teaching the word, house problems, children problems, rib problems. You get overwhelmed at times, bro. And you still got to go out there and put that smile, or not that smile on, but that straightforward face. Endure hardness as a good soldier. But man, stuff like this, man. I'm telling you, man. Like, I cannot wait to get the slicing and dicing. There's no way that, man, I'm telling you. Any moment now, we close. I don't know how close we are, but we close. And on that note, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Akakwadash. Double honors to elders GMS well. Peace, salutations, and shalom.